morning, DBS. How are you guys doing? It's Maureen here again in your company. It's a beautiful day in the Helen of the West. I hope you're having an awesome time. Come on, wake up, wakey, wakey. Let's see what's going on around us. Let's step into the news desk and see what's happening there.
Good morning. Time now for the news with me, Timothy Polion. The island's acting Governor General has called on St. Lucians to reverse the decline in civility and respect. The head of state made the comments as he delivered the throne speech laying out the government's legislative agenda for the fiscal year 2024-2025 during the opening of the fourth session of Parliament yesterday.
The glue of mutual respect, a social imperative, especially in the absence of agreement, is the only way we can keep communities and the wider society together.
And speaking outside of the island's parliament yesterday ahead of the budget presentation, Prime Minister and Minister with responsibility for finance, Philip J. Pierre, stated that the island will be exposed to the most investment in its history. He also emphasizes that the public can expect no new taxes.
There's something in there for everyone. There are major investments. It's going to be St. Lucia is going to be exposed to the most investment in its history. It's a balanced budget. Everyone's going to be happy. But most importantly, there'll be no new taxes.
Finally, from us this morning, St. Lucia's Education Minister has promised that in the coming weeks, his ministry will be in a position to give a definitive statement on issues relating to Spartan Health Sciences University.
We had a meeting recently where we brought in stakeholders from across government agencies. The Ministry of Commerce was represented, the Labour Department was represented, and of course the Ministry of Education naturally would have had a stake in that meeting, which was attended by some senior members of our team. It's a very dynamic situation. Very recently I had a very brief conversation with a representative of the Indian High Commission who also expressed concern with that particular situation. What I can say today is that we are working diligently to get a resolution. The school did express to us some of the challenges that they were having. And given the fact that they've been operating in St. Lucia for an extended period, we did not want a situation where we just wanted to resort to punitive measures and just drop the guillotine on them, but instead meet them halfway, have a thorough understanding of the challenges that they are having, and to see how best we can ameliorate the situation. But I can assure you that in the coming weeks, we'll be in a position to say something definitive to the students.
And as the news, thank you so much for watching. My name is Timothy Polion. Please join us at noon for our next news major, the Lunchtime Report. Good morning.
Wonderful. Thank you, News Desk. We need to take a short break. We'll be back. It is St. Lucia Jazz and Arts Festival again, and of course, you know, the coming weeks we're going to be heavy on a lot of these features. But we had to tap in with the CDF to find out everything that is surrounding the jazz and the city component of the Jazz and Arts Festival. We're here with Marcel. Marcel Hippolyte is the Director of Business Development at the Cultural Development Foundation.
Yes.
And certainly, we know what's up. It's that time again. It's jazz and arts, and of course the CDF is charged with the responsibility of the arts component of the St. Lucia Jazz and Arts Festival. And this year, like last year as well, but it looked like this year is outrunning last year in terms of you know activities and the vibe. You know, there seems to be quite a lot happening. Marcel, what's going on? Talk to me.
Yeah, well, it's Art in the City, Maureen. Art and the City. It's the art component of St. Lucia Jazz and Arts Festival. Right. And there's a little bit of everything for everybody. And this year, oh my God, there's a wonderful lineup. There's a wonderful, fun-packed, full calendar of activities. And the most impressive thing about it is that it really showcases and highlights our local talent.
Right. I was about to ask you, what is the overall mandate when the CDF is about to put on arts and the city?
Well, the overall mandate for us with the CDF, everything that we do is engendered around the development of our arts and cultural practitioners. Right. And for us, our vision for art in the city is to promote St. Lucia and our talent as a hub for innovation, creativity, and culture within the Caribbean in itself. And there's no better stage to do this than within our city in itself, using Castries as a canvas to really showcase the arts and the expressions of our people. And I say our city, but we're just about everywhere. Even right now, we're outside the Orange Grove Plaza. And what's happening here is we have an exhibition, a visual arts exhibition, which is our cultural icon showcase. For this year, 2024, our cultural icon, which is really the hallmark of art in the city, is Mr. Llewellyn Xavier. He's a world-renowned visual artist. Even when you enter here, you see some banners on the walls, on the poles. These are actually part of his artwork. And he's going to be having a visual arts exhibition upstairs. It's called Poems from St. Lucia, because every piece says a wonderful story. And this exhibition is going to have over 800 pieces of his work. It's just phenomenal, and we invite everybody to come out and just enjoy this, celebrate this, take it in. That's stuff people pay for all over the world, and we're bringing it to St. Lucia absolutely free as part of St. Lucia Jazz and Arts Festivals 2024.
That is one component. I'm sure you have quite a number that is left. We've got plays, we've got dance
we have everything.
recitals, we've got a lot of things. So break down some of the activities for us.
Okay, so I'm not sure we have enough time, Maureen, so I hope you have enough time for this, because there's something for everybody. We start on May 1st. On May 1st, we have a woman's songbook, which is a jazz musical, right? It's musical theater. Then on the 4th, we have Genesis, which is a Silver Shadow dance showcase, and everybody knows the name Silver Shadows. It's phenomenal in itself. So that's happening on May 4th, and there's a repeat of it, which is a matinee for the school kids on May 6th at 11 a.m. On both of those events, we're doing it at the National Cultural Center, the newly refurbished National Cultural Center. We've placed in some new carpets. We've done some really nice renovations to make certain that we serve our general public. The National Cultural Center, we call it the epicenter of the arts.
Okay,
and so we want to make certain that every patron can enjoy the cultural center to its fullest extent.
Right.
So that's happening there. On May 6th now in the evening, we go to Voices of the Underground, which is a night of performance poetry. Exceptional cast. We have the Head Funk team, the collective from Head Funk. We also have the poets from Word Up. And Word Up, they're a group of kids from the South Louis Community College. And again, that leads back into our mandate for development into the arts, youth development, everything that we do. So we need to give our local acts, our local talent, the stage for them to shine, for them to perform, for them to share the talent with the world. And this is exactly what we're doing with this. Right. Yeah? We have Shantae's World. Oh my God. I don't want to forget that Mrs. Maffrin Emmanuel. Again, she's legendary. She's a St. Lucian filmmaker. And she's done Shantae's World. It's an award-winning film. Yeah? We want everybody to actually come out and enjoy this. It's a celebration. It's a showcase of our culture, the beauty of Caribbean culture in itself, and the story of when persons leave the island to travel abroad. It's a really lovely love story as well. Everybody loves a love story. Absolutely. So come in and enjoy that.
That is when?
That's at May 5th. There are two showings.
At the cinema?
At the Caribbean Cinema. The first showing is on May 5th. And there's a second showing on May 9th at the cinema. So we want everybody to come and enjoy. It's only $40 for the ticket. Come, enjoy, bring the kids, bring the family. It's a fun-packed event. Right. So we want you there.
Right. That's Shantae's World.
That's Shantae's World. That's Shantae's. We go into Life in Color. Life in Color is a visual art exhibition, and it showcases both our seasoned artists and our up-and-coming artists, again, giving that field to our persons. So persons can come in and enjoy. This is happening at La Place Carénage. It's a free exhibition, but works from all over St. Lucia. Some beautiful talent. Come in, walk into La Place Carénage, and just see what your people actually have to offer. And that's happening from the 6th all the way to the 10th of May. Right. So that's, again, fantastic. So we have this happening. Then I'm saving Jazz and Arts on the Square for last, because that's happening from May 8th to the 10th, and the lineup for this is phenomenal. Yeah? But I have to take you to T-Tac St. Lucie. T-Tac St. Lucie is our craft and souvenir market. Yeah? And when you hear craft and souvenir, we're talking about our local artisans. You're talking about persons who the persons who make soaps, the persons who make shampoo, persons who make shoes, they make slipper, they make candles, you name it, jewelry. The persons with painting, just about every single thing you can think of. So what we're doing, we're closing down the Rodney Bay Strip between Baywalk and JQ Mall. We're closing this down from May 9th to the 10th, and you can just come in. It's like a little mini market. So come in and just see all your local artists and what they produce. It's incredible. Last year it was a wonderful time up in the north, and we also had persons doing craft, you had entertainment, everything in there. So we call out everybody, come again and enjoy these talents. There's also, at that same time, May 9th and 10th, there's also Junior Jazz. Yeah, Junior Jazz is part of the Art in the City lineup, and we want to also remind persons to come in. Come and see your local art, your young talent with the jazz music. Oh my goodness, it's phenomenal. The lineup in itself is crazy. But we'll give it a little pause for now before we go to Jazz and Arts on the Square, because I'm really excited about this one and the lineup that we have for Jazz and Arts on the Square, Maureen.
Right.
What about you? Are you excited?
I'm always excited about Jazz and Arts on the Square. You know, it always brings that buzz into the city, and you know, you get to feel the energy on the ground, and I always look forward to it.
Yes, I tell you, Maureen, I mean, as a kid, going to school, there's one of the hallmarks of the St. Lucia Jazz Festival. We'd always want to rush down from school, sometimes beg for a little half day to go down and just enjoy the jazz, because the city is pulsating with rhythm, with vibration, with classical music. Oh my God. And this year, we've brought back that same energy within the city of Castries. And of course, I just want everybody to come down and just celebrate. We have the first day, which is on May 8th. We have the students from the St. Lucia School of Music. Oh my God, these guys are phenomenal. And again, the youngsters, it's important to give them that art form, that platform for them to just showcase their talents. And we also have the team from KPT doing soul calypso, you know, TC Brown and crew. You're supposed to have Invader there, Herb Black, the whole team from KPT Calypso. So that in itself is phenomenal. Day 2, which is May 9th. Day 2, we have Drum Circle. That in itself I'm excited about. I need you guys to come see this. But really the circle, you have drummers, persons with everything. You can even bring your little bucket and come and join the guys and just enjoy the rhythms and play. You know, the drums in itself, we associate this back to our culture.
That's ancestral.
That's how we expressed ourselves.
That is ancestral.
And
that's synonymous to most of the Caribbean islands. Big drums, you know.
Exactly.
And I'm very well aware of that, and I'm glad that this is on, because last year it was the pan. The pan
Yes.
got showcased last year. This year you're doing the drums.
The drums. So the drum circle leads you now into our big drum project. So the big drum project, you have the likes of Nigel Nestor, who's really championing this, along with the musical maestro himself, Mr. Gregory Piper, in the background. So you have to know how impressive this in itself will be. And then we're backed by other local acts as well. You have Steffi Ann Sinclair, you have Aneshwa Antoine. All of those persons will be there also. So that in itself, phenomenal, phenomenal. And we also have Eric Pretier the day before as well. I don't want to forget him. Eric Pretier is a composer, an arranger, writer, everything. Fantastic. A little bit of France, we have that there for you. Yeah. Then the last day, which is May 10th, which is the Friday. The last day, we have just about everything. You have Camille Shalmine in there. And then we also have here Diana Phillip. She's on as well. And of course, Emmy nominated Matthew Whitaker on the stage of St. Lucia Jazz and Arts Festival at Jazz and Arts in the city. Oh my goodness, it's going to be a phenomenal show. And we encourage St. Lucia, we encourage everybody to just come down, enjoy the show, enjoy the vibes. I mean, I'm feeling the vibes everywhere I go. I'm driving up and you're seeing art in the city just about everywhere. And we just want to just thank everybody for that and just come and enjoy the show in itself.
Wonderful. Marcel? Well, I guess there's nothing left to say. We're going to get into the little nitty-gritty in time to come as we roll along with the different components, and we'll try to tap into those energy as well. But big up to you and your team at the CDF.
Yes, most certainly. And then I must also say that we couldn't have done this without the support of our partners. So with the St. Lucia Jazz and Arts Festival, we have festival partners in the St. Lucia Tourism Authority, as well as Events Company of St. Lucia. So everything we do is as a team to make certain that the art component and the entire festival in itself is very well showcased. So we want to say thank you to them. We also want to pick up our sponsors as well. We couldn't have done this without our amazing sponsors. We have Republic Bank. Thank you so much for joining the Art in the City team. We have Lucelec. Thank you for that. We have Sandals. We have Blue Waters as well, and also many other partners like the CCC, who's partners with us, the US Embassy, the French Embassy. We want to say thank you to them as well. So it's just a wonderful experience. We have our media partners. For us, I think we have to say the biggest thank you because we can actually see the effects of that. DBS, thank you so much. Big up to Mr. Linda Dyer. Miss Linda Dyer, I have to give her thank you for that. That's beautiful. The Wave. Thank you also. We have Choice TV. We want to say big thank yous to them as well, even as MBC and Real FM. So we just want to thank everybody for coming in, for championing, surrounding themselves with art in the city to bring the little bit of St. Lucia Jazz and Arts Festival to our everyday people. We say thank you for that.
Thank you, Marcel. All the best, yeah? Yeah. Recently, we had the privilege, the opportunity of catching up with Chef Sean down at Kaibla. He was here for Restaurant Week. But we also profited the opportunity to find out a little bit more about Chef Sean. So here he is. Here with Sean. Sean Benjamin is the owner, proprietor of the Fat Fowl restaurant in New York, is it?
Yes.
Is it in New York? Right. But he is a St. Lucian. Did you know that? Well, guess what? He is St. Lucian, and we caught up with him because he's here on the island for a short while, and we are honored to have him in our presence. Sean, how are you? Welcome home.
Thank you, Maureen. Thank you so much. Thank you for having me here.
Wonderful. Now, listen, we found out about you because we trending. We keep saying this thing trending, this fat fowl thing trending. I wanna learn to say it in. I have to learn to say it in Creole though. I don't know the Creole. Did you know? I'm not Lucian. I mean, you probably know that, but I hear. You know what I'm saying? I Lucian, but there are certain times them Lucians could put me sit on flat. So you have to help me. I have to get this right. When you saying this in Creole, so they don't care.
You said go pull.
All right. We talking about Go Pool, the Fat Fowl restaurant here, man, with Chef Sean. Certainly, Sean. No. On a real though, man. Tell me about you. Born St. Lucian?
Yes, born in St. Lucia.
Grew up, really?
Grew up. Went to Leon Hess.
You're a Hess boy?
Yes.
Sure. Look at you. All right. Wonderful. During Rohan time? Which time? Who was principal at the time?
Rupert Ellis.
Oh,
the famous Rupert Ellis.
All right. Okay, wonderful. All right. So you did high school.
Yes.
When was it that you migrated to the U.S.?
98. And I actually left St. Lucia New Year's Eve of 1998 and landed in New York 1999.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You just try and confuse me, you know. They do you that and they say, okay, I didn't bathe since last year. And it means it was just a day ago. Oh, wonderful. Right. But since transitioning there, did you live here as a chef?
No. I just left with the love of food, and the brain of my grandmother was my private chef.
Right.
And for me, it's just traveling abroad, and you just get this nostalgia, and you get homesick, and you just go back to what you know and how they used to cook it, pretty much.
Oh, yeah, man. You get a little fed up with the synthetic type food, you know, and you wanted some home cooked food.
Yes.
And there birthed your dabbling into the preparation of it.
Yes.
That's how it started.
Yeah, for me, it's like I always see something's always bigger than me. Coming to New York, I just realized there's something missing, and I was looked at it like, hey, there's no Caribbean restaurant that's on a level of a French or Italian or even a Spaniard restaurant.
Yes.
And that was just my goal, seeing that. And that was missing in New York. I didn't know I was going to do it, but I knew it was missing.
Right. And when did this dream became a reality for you?
This dream, I've been chasing this dream for... I made a commitment to go to culinary school in 2010, and I knew it was going to be hard, but I made a commitment, and this whole dream and commitment came into reality during the pandemic because the pandemic gave me time to do this, to shift focus to myself.
Right. Okay, so you've been there about 4 or 5 years now?
In the U.S.?
No, the official restaurant.
Oh, 2 years. 2
2
years. 2
Fat
years.
Fall was birthed 2 years ago.
Yes.
What has been the response? I mean, is it doing what you expected it to do? Is it filling that void that you thought there was?
It is, and it was me making a statement as a chef who as I am, and I wanted to be different and push the envelope where challenge the traditional community to look at me differently and look at food on a different spectrum. And Fat Fall was just created for the community, but create healthy options because of the pandemic.
Yeah.
And I don't know.
Here it is today.
Here it is today. It's a viral sensation, and viral sensation is just dabbling what I grew up on, but just give it a different accent, a different twist.
To it.
Yeah.
Okay, we hear a lot about the famous oxtail
Grilled cheese.
grilled cheese burger.
Yeah. What's that really a burger? It's a
created
grilled
that.
cheese.
What is it? Oh, oxtail grilled cheese. Come
Yeah.
explain this. And you got to make some of that before you leave, because I heard so much about that over the social media. I think it would be really a miss of me if you leave here and I don't get to taste this.
Well-
But certainly, tell me about it.
Well, for me, it's just looking at oxtail like, no, the Jamaican way, there's rice and peas and all that stuff, and the phone is ringing.
Somebody's calling to get some of those. You best believe it.
That's a reservation
That's
for
right.
Sunday.
Certainly.
The oxtail is like, I always wanted to refine it, make it fine. Let's like make it high end as possible. And for me, when I see
Right.
oxtails, its bones are always in the way, and I'm like, can we not just get the meat and the juiciness of that and just
Yes.
boneless? And I pursue to do that, and I say, you know what? Boneless, people might not gravitate to that. I said, let me make this most expensive sandwich possible.
Mm-hmm.
And I did oxtail, boneless oxtail. And I knew it was going to cause attention, but not.
Who's going to ask you, how's the Jamaicans dealing with this?
They approve of it.
Okay, all right. Well, then you're safe. You're good. Wonderful. Right. So where are you at now with this? I mean, what is it like being an island boy, running your own business establishment in the U.S.? What are some of the future plans you have for this establishment?
I mean, I feel good and I feel proud based on that. It's become, Fat Fall has become like a destination, and where just recently I found that people coming from Portugal, London to experience this, and for me it's just moved and to put St. Lucia on the map in that sense,
Right.
where it's chef driven. And I mean, I love to have Fat Falls in different states, maybe globally, internationally, who knows, might be St. Lucia.
I was just about to ask you if you bring a Fat Fall home, you know. Could probably put a Fat Fall line to Kaibla. You know. Who
Yeah.
knows?
We could nest that.
I think it would be nice. But where can we find you still? You're on Instagram. Fat Fall is got his own website. What are we doing?
Instagram, social media. I mean, Fat Fall is like the sensation, and I just want to continue this consistency, and keep the customer service, and part of Sunday's experience here will be part of that.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Sean, we watching. We watching. We'll keep watching. Yeah, we'll keep that. Oh, shucks. You know what I forget? I tried my very best to remember the Creole thing so I could have said it.
For Go Pool.
Go pool. Ah. Oh gosh. Well, listen, I sell out already. All you know. Well, by now, all you know. I could only pretend so much. But that's what's up. But it's good to have you on the island. And, thank you on behalf of St. Lucia for you doing your part in ensuring St. Lucia's presence is felt out there as well.
Yeah, I feel gracious and I feel proud of that. And also, it's inspirational for the next person behind me, and
Absolutely.
it feels good to be home. And
Yeah, you're at the right place, isn't it?
yeah,
Kaibla is beautiful. I love it here. Yeah, I might book a villa. About 6 of them. What did you say, 6? About 6 villas. I might just book one here for the birthday. You know what I'm saying?
and you know what? For me, coming home is like, it's almost like a nostalgia for me. It's how I grew up, and I want to incorporate a lot of those things for this menu, for this restaurant week also. So it's going to be special.
Absolutely.
So make your reservations.
Yeah.
Not now, right now.
Right now, absolutely. Sean, a little hummingbird that I saw on one of the flowers in the back there informed me that your partnership with the Kaibla Hotel extends for the rest of the year. And it's my understanding that if anybody wants that famous oxtail grilled cheese, that they can order it through Kaibla
Yes, that's
throughout the rest of the year.
That's very true.
Right.
I mean, I love this commitment, and It's going to be extensive and special. So come down. There's a lot. If you don't get it this time, you'll get it. It'll always be here.
All right. So if you've been wondering about it, you have not gone to New York, but this thing is all over the internet and you're getting all excited and you can't taste it, well, you got an opportunity right here on the island of St. Lucia to do just that. I look forward to it, innit?
Yes.
I'll be here. Come. And that is our program for today. I hope you enjoyed it or was inspired or you got some sort of elevation by looking at it. Let's do it again tomorrow, please, right here for another DBS This Morning. Have an awesome day.